The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman on there. Said one more time, this is a man's world.
That motherfucker say, you're not counting, they're counting people that would have died anyway of old age. They're just throwing that onto the numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a different kind of cat, man.
Thank you.
Different kind of cat, man. That dude is. We on?
Yeah.
Producer don't point the finger.
She got a new Benz.
Yeah, she rolled that. She got
Who
a
that?
band.
Yeah.
She got new Benz?
Yeah, you see it out there.
Oh, she got that money already. She cashed that check already.
That's what from the Be True to the Game video.
Exactly.
When Jazzy was in.
Oh, he was still in the trunk?
In the trunk.
In the truck with the ants.
He was proud of that video. He was running around. That's
He was
when
a star.
That's when it was on VHS.
He was a star.
That's when it was on VHS.
Oh, it was on MTV.
MTV, BET.
Yeah, he was a star.
Right.
That was the #1 video for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
And what's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belt. You're not a man yet until Jazzy deems you.
I found out last week that somebody important listens to this show.
Who is that?
Messed me up. Nancy Wilson's manager.
Really?
Yeah. He came up to me at the Mickey Howard show. And he's like, I listen to your show. I mean, a couple people have come to me who I would think, and I felt sorry for them. I'm like,
And what did they think of the show?
You listen to it? God, you need to get a life.
And what did they think?
I was embarrassed.
Why?
Is that self-sabotage or just low self-esteem
Yeah.
on your part? I'm just trying to figure that
It's
out.
just truth. The show is horrible.
Well, when you hear. Numbers say differently when you know, it's different.
See, that's
You
what's
wanna switch
interesting.
seats?
That's what's interesting. The numbers wouldn't be the way they were if it wasn't for me. So it's interesting how people say the numbers are
Honey
different
bone.
now when I'm not there. But let's consider how the numbers began.
Well, a few hundred.
No,
Yes.
I'm the numbers.
You won by popularity.
If I was gone for more than 4 weeks, they'd be like, I'm good. So let's just
find
keep
out.
it real. No, trust me, you're going to find out because you're going to have this slot. I'm going to be gone. You're going to be having this slot.
So what did
As
Nancy
soon as I
Wilson's
get the call.
manager, what was his take on this?
See, that's the difference between you and I. I don't care.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
important to you.
No, it's not.
It's
You
not
brought it
important
up.
to me. I told him. I was just telling information. I told him he shouldn't listen to it.
Okay. All right.
I said you need to do something more important between 12 and 2.
Wow.
Wow.
But no, he enjoys it. He enjoys it. I mean, he's a man, so most real men enjoy it.
Okay.
Respect.
You know? I mean,
And how was Mickey's concert?
It was good. It was good. I
Mickey
mean,
Howard.
you know, the guy at the Catalina Jazz Festival, he doesn't like because he wants me if I go on, but after she's done, I keep riffing. He's like, no.
But you played there with her a couple of times,
Yeah,
right?
every time she's
you
there.
guys are regular
I go
there, right?
I bogart my way on.
How many shows?
It's just 2 shows.
Okay.
What's the staff like at the place?
They cool. Mm-hmm. They cool. It's a cool place. I like Catalina Jazz.
Did you your old dress code, your jeans, gym shoes, suit jacket?
Yes, that's what I had on.
The uniform.
Yeah, that's the uniform.
And shirt. And,
A tie?
no, I didn't have a tie. I just
What's the
had a
crowd
shirt.
like? Is it a mix?
Yes, it is. Older folks, some young people. I mean, people, grown-ups.
Yeah.
Jazz, grown-ups.
She full band behind her?
Yeah.
Okay. Old school.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good.
You don't get that anymore.
No. Anita Baker was in concert.
Yeah.
Last night, Code 3 went.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me about it.
You didn't go?
No, I had to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, she's going to see the Rose Brothers.
Wow, great.
Well, Greg Rose is only one left. I mean, I don't know if the other ones are still alive.
Yeah, Bobby's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Where's he?
At the
before?
warehouse or somewhere for her birthday.
Wow.
And no, because her sisters are going. They don't like me.
So you just let her
Oh,
win.
and one of them, her twin sister, so it's her birthday too. I'm okay because I'll sit home and watch football.
But he used to open, he still.
I should mess with them and get
He
in
still-
contact with them and open the show up and really ruin their birthday. That's what I
That'd be
should
dope.
do. Huh?
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
I'd walk out.
surprise,
Hey, how y'all doing,
yeah.
man?
Happy birthday to you, but you? Oh, my
And the other
goodness.
one, yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny if I did that. I did that one event. I had to replace Sinbad, and she was in the audience. And I was like, no, I can't go. And then I texted and said, look, I'll see you in a few. And then I walked out on stage.
Oh, what code 3?
Huh?
What code 3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, code 10. Code 1.
Was she surprised?
Yeah, of course she's surprised. I mean, you're always surprised when you...
Did that guy get up and leave? Did he walk away suddenly?
that's
Put his head down like, oh,
That's funny.
shit.
So yesterday was a good day. It was Lou's birthday.
Oh,
So he's at that age where he's off
26?
off the insurance,
he just turned 26?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
but he has his own insurance, so he's good. But
Do his job?
Wednesday we went to dinner,
Where'd y'all go?
Benihana's in Santa Monica, not
Okay.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
But we all smelled like Benihana's afterwards.
Did
But
the
it was
mom
good.
go?
Yeah, she was there. Peyton wasn't there because she was in.
Did y'all Facebook her or FaceTime her?
Yeah, we talked to her, and then Lou was like, "All right, can we focus back on me?"
Wow.
Peyton was funny though.
So just you, it was a little family reunion?
We just celebrated the kid as you should.
What's your energy like going there? Like, on the way up. Just like, my son's birthday, and then, my
Did y'all ride? Yeah.
ex is going to be there. Let me play it this way, or let me play it this way.
No, I'll play it anyway. I'm pretty. There's no emotion in that respect.
Right.
All the emotion is towards him.
Yeah.
So I have no, and it was interesting because I have no anxiety or no emotion to her. She's
Right,
just
right,
his
right.
mother. So there's no.
Was she looking good?
Again, that's not. She's just his mom.
But he's,
No, we get
And
that
she
part.
no, she doesn't.
Stop
Look,
with
she
all
doesn't
that.
look as good as she used to look.
wow. I bet she feels the same way about you.
I'm sure she did. It's okay, but I'm just
And
saying.
nothing
it was
resurged.
no.
or
She
anything?
looks like her. She's starting to look like her mom,
Okay.
which is interesting. Just like all of us, I'm sure the youth leaves us. Whatever.
No, it
you know.
leaves you.
Okay. I mean,
Starting to look
but
like your dad?
yeah,
No
somewhat.
way.
I mean, I'm in a
No way.
little better shape. So, but no, it's not. It's
And no emotions at all. Who paid? Did you pay?
of course,
Go.
as I should. And I'm a man. She offered. She said, "Do you want me to?" I was like,
She
"No,
said,
it's-
yeah.
you did it. You put 8 hours of 24 hours of labor in."
Now, did
So,
you ride with Lou?
No, I should. I should have had him Uber so I can drive him home. No, because I went to right afterwards. I went to Code 3s.
Was any laughs and remember?
Oh yeah, we were laughing at all this stuff about the his birthdays and who used to come to his birthdays. At the Adventure City. So it was about him. It was about making him feel. And then certain things we talked about. The time he climbed out of the crib when he was young, and then all of a sudden we looked up and he was in the bedroom.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, we need a bigger crib.
Okay.
And he was like, really? I did that? And I was like, yeah. I was like, good thing you didn't go out the door because we were in the jungle.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
off of Aborn. So, we talked about that and talked about he has how many whippings he had gotten and
How many did he get?
like 3.
He didn't tell you about the ones I gave him, did he?
Yeah, we talked about you driving and him. He said that was the best time driving was when Jeff drove us because we listened to hip hop
Gangster.
because that little Mac Miller died, the rapper.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, that was
rest in
one of
power.
him and Peyton's favorite rappers. So that was good. It was good. It's a good time. It was another person at the table whose birthday it was too.
Okay.
So they both wore the hats and
Now, did they Were they part of y'all party?
No,
Or
it was just us three,
okay.
and then they had their party. It was like 4 of them. 5
So y'all
of them.
shared the grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
and
cool.
and we had Lou and I had French connection.
Okay.
So you know, he had his on the rocks. Mine was neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And what mom get her wine?
no, she just had water. I guess she didn't want to. You know, she had to study or something. But she was like, "Ooh, did you guys drink? What's a French connection?"
Can't try it.
No.
Hey, put this pill in there. Got it from a friend.
That's not funny.
You gonna be
It is.
okay on 24?
Hey man, they finding new evidence.
On who?
You gonna be okay though? Cause he
They
trying
said
to get
that
him
tape was
accused.
doctored.
He trying to get him accused now.
Yeah, but that said that tape was doctored. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna land on his feet. You don't do what he does for all those years and not land on your feet.
Okay.
I wouldn't
You
get
know.
caught.
You know, I'm just saying they because the world's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Correct.
I mean, this world, we know how vicious America is.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at how America started.
America eats its babies.
Yeah, so we know. I mean, unless you think you that vulnerable, you that
Invincible.
Yeah, like Moonves and the other dude from 60 Minutes.
Wow.
You just gonna send a text to the girl and threaten her.
Threaten her.
And a text like nobody, like she's not gonna pass it on.
yeah.
Like it's not evidence. Like it's Mission Impossible. After
It's
she
gonna
reads it,
send
it's
it
going to
right-
destroy
yeah.
itself.
Destruct.
Yeah.
I mean, are you? I mean,
That's
this
not a
dude-
tape.
And then this dude's going to say, "Hey, I can't believe after 36 years they fired me for sending a text. I just used I was harsh in telling her to back off."
Yeah. But you can't do that now though. You can't
Oh, the
do
women are winning.
that. You can't do that.
It's
now.
like my boy said, that down there is undefeated.
Pussy is undefeated. I watched the movie and it was interesting from '95. Get Shorty.
Oh, with John Travolta?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it like 10, 15 times.
But how
Best
times
movie.
but how times have changed. Because remember when Dennis Farina hit the wife, like punched her in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
Oh man, that was a
can't-
great movie.
Yeah, but you can't come nowhere.
But
today's
Get Shorty
movie,
2 was funny too.
Be cool.
Be cool, because Cedric destroyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He destroyed that. He destroyed that.
Yeah.
When he shot the Russian dude,
Yeah.
he destroyed that. I mean, that whole crew was funny in that movie.
Yeah.
Even the boy, the little
The
rapper.
Rock, yeah, The Rock, Vince Vaughn, all of that.
Oh man. Oh, Vince.
Yeah.
Was that the Rock that was his driver?
Yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah, that was
And
Rock
then
with
he
the
put.
eye. He's like, let me see it with the eye.
And he
Yeah,
broke
he's
in the
like,
girl's
yeah.
house. That
Yeah.
was funny. That
Yeah.
was funny. That was a funny.
But just to show you where we've come just in the past 20-some years. Because I was watching it, and it was a good movie. And I'm like, okay, now, in 2018, you have to edit that scene. You can't hit...
Well, I think if the circumstances is right, she'd have to be able to punch back.
I don't think you can do it, though.
You can do it, but there will be complaining, but it's already a done deal. Like,
Yeah,
what-
she'd have to. It'd
It's
have to
cinema.
be something redeemable. If he did do it, she'd have to kill him or something. To where women like, yeah,
Okay.
you know,
All right.
the
you
revenge
know.
plot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd have to be something like that. Then you know, because you just ain't going, you ain't going to hit 4 of them.
Yeah.
You know, go down
Dennis
the line,
Farina,
pop,
yeah,
pop,
he
pop,
was-
pop.
yeah.
He was good. He was
Gene
good.
Hackman was good.
Yeah, was he in that?
Yeah, come on, man.
Right. He was good with
Delroy Lindo was good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's all my-
and my man that died was in it.
Danny DeVito.
No, Danny DeVito was funny too.
Yeah.
The dude from The Sopranos.
Oh, James Gandolfini.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, he was good.
funny.
Yeah,
he was
right.
the, he
John
was-
Travolta was good too.
Yeah.
It was a good flick.
Look at me. What did you say? What did you just say?
And Bette Midler
Ray
was
Bourbon.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave after all the fear? She's like, oh, God.
That was some good movie. That was a good movie. Yeah. So we had a good day. It was a good day, good birthday.
That's good.
And he's then he got his license plate came. So
Personalized?
well, no, the out frames she had ordered it a long time ago for her, but she saved it for him with his Morehouse thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
we put his tags on. So that next day I was hanging with him. We put his tags on. Can you help me put my tags on? And it's funny because you want to let someone do it themselves. You know, so
Just to see the process.
right. So I was like, "Hey, you need a Phillips screwdriver," and he paused.
You know,
I said, well, there's the flat, then there's the one with the. Oh, okay.
The plus sign.
So I said, go ahead and get that, the Philip, and then he got
But
it.
does he know about cars? Seriously.
Not if you don't know what a fucking Phillips screwdriver is.
No,
No, but does he know, like, with jumper cables, positive, negative? Does he know how to put
The
oil?
boy don't know what a Phillips screwdriver
He got a
is.
AAA card.
Oh, my God.
I mean, just think of what we had to learn about. First thing I remember learning was the oil and the gas cap. First thing was how to take the gas cap off.
And put it back on.
Yeah, put it back on, gas, because that was the first thing your dad let you do is pump gas.
But
That
back
was your
then,
first lesson was pumping gas.
Well, back then, remember now, because everything is time now. Because you get $20 now, it cuts off automatically
Right.
at $20. Remember when we had to pump it then?
Right.
It didn't cut off. You know, you used to go by and
Trying to tap off.
Yeah, and
Oh,
my man
shit.
come out there like, hey man, you want $1 over? Oh,
Right,
man.
and you could pump it before you paid.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
when it was
first-
analog.
Yeah.
Before it was digital.
That's when you had, it was filling stations. That's what
Yeah.
we had in Chicago.
Right.
My man used to come out like, it was either self-serve or you had somebody, the gas station attendant, put it in. But if you put it in yourself, and they'd be like,
Right.
I want $20. You say, man, you got 22. Like,
Yeah.
oh, my bad.
And basically you knew the guy too.
Yeah,
You
the
knew
gas
the
station.
person.
Yeah.
Your neighborhood gas station guy. Actually,
They
one
was
of
all
your boys-
crooks because they was waiting for you to go over.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But most of the
Let's
people
go.
worked at that was one of the jobs too. If you got a job at the gas
That's the
station.
gas
for
station.
sure.
Yeah. The
That's how
gas
I
station.
found out I needed glasses. I was working at the gas station and I couldn't read the pump.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And my dad was like, "You can't see that?" And I was like, "No." Next thing I know, I was in some glasses.
So, not knowing the basic screwdriver is, so does he know how to change a flat? You didn't show him that?
I showed him how to change the flat on his bike, but changing the flat in the car?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he knows how to take the things
The
off.
lugs and all of that?
Yeah, and then you talking about you're not really changing a flat. You're actually just replacing the tire.
Yeah. So,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He
That-
knows how to do that.
if he doesn't, he would figure that out. That's one of those you figure that out. That's one of you sit back and because a lot of things I think they
Was
don't
it that
do.
one of that, like 1 o'clock in the morning, like, Dad, my tire's flat.
Well, that's AAA. That's first thing that is safety. So hopefully,
Okay.
I mean, now it's different because now it's about protecting life. Because if you're in the wrong neighborhood with a flat,
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Cosby's son, you're in the wrong
Yeah.
neighborhood with a flat.
Right,
So
yeah.
first thing is now we got to teach them to preserve their life first.
Yeah.
So,
But that was a lie
huh?
on that flat because that car did have refillable tires
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
Right.
So we all know how that happened. So
So, I think it's a thing of when you're teaching a boy, 'cause girls are inquisitive. Girls will ask questions. The boy is, as a dad, I think, as a man, you have to, when you teach him, you first you have to give him instructions. Because that's a lot of, we used to hear, figure it out.
but we learned though.
But we used to watch.
Right.
But that was another thing. We stood and watched them do it because they did it more often. So,
But
now-
with your car growing up, did you teach him? Did you show him like this is where the oil goes? This is where the gas goes?
No,
This
because
is your
I did.
brake-
No, he started pumping gas when he reached a certain age. Hey man, get out and pump the gas.
Okay.
I don't know how to. Hey man, let me show you.
But you didn't show him under the hood anything like this is where your
No,
oil
I
goes?
don't. I don't know. I didn't go under the hood.
Well, she did. That's the problem now.
No,
No pun intended.
Yeah.
no. I mean, I
He didn't want to get his nails dirty.
no. I mean, I did what I had to. I knew basics.
Well, I mean, because, I showed my son at a young age. I'm like, yo, this is where you put the oil at. This is the funnel. This is how you pour the oil. So I let him used to do that. This is where your brake fluid goes. This is where
Right.
your
I might have done that a
transmission-
couple times. Not enough for him to learn.
Right.
That's the thing of you have to learn. Like I know basic stuff that I learned from growing up in the era that I grew up in.
Yeah,
You saw
because
tires be changed. You stood and watched that. You had to go get the wrench. You had to go hand me that Phillips screwdriver.
Right.
Hand me that.
and everything is like, you can teach like how to change the brakes and all of that. Replace the brake pads
Right.
and all that.
Right. But see, here's the interesting thing.
How to
That the
change
stuff
the
that
oil
we
yourself.
learned,
Yeah.
we needed to learn. The stuff that he learned was how to take an IC test, how to take the SATs. That stuff was stuff he was being trained on, with stuff that we weren't being trained on. We never had no prep test for the SAT. You just took it.
Right.
So I think it's just a generational thing, and I'm interested to see what they're going to have to teach their children. You know, which app to find. You know,
everything's gonna be like one touch in the next 20.
So now, that's the next step now?
What?
Are y'all ready for that? Grandparent.
Well, I think a lot of the grandparents would be saying, first thing they would say is, show me how to do this.
No, I'm saying, are you and the mama, are y'all ready for that?
For what?
To become grandparents.
Well, I mean, we're ready. That's not on us. Because when it happens, it's going to happen.
Yeah, but if it happens, are you going to press him?
Press him for what?
To marry?
No, he already says he wants to marry before he has a kid. And Peyton, that's something else, but
okay.
We've asked him and he says, I'm going to, he's made that statement. I want a wife first before I have a kid.
Okay.
But that boils down to how good it is.
How good is pull-out game?
Yeah, I mean,
fucked up that theory.
I mean, we had one of our side conversations with him was about saving and putting away money. Like, he's getting ready to go to Spain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And his mom was like, hey, listen, you let this be your last trip for a while. And his thing is, he's going with some buddies from college. His thing is like, hey, this is the time I should travel. And And we're like, yeah, but you got to put away some money. If you just save for 2 years, you'll be amazed at what you have if you save X amount a month. Because instead of buying unnecessary stuff. So we got to get him in that mindset. Because these kids don't realize.
Well, what is the goal? Because he's working now, right?
Right.
So each check,
he should put away at least, like we said, $600 a month to $800 a month away because you're living with me and you're not paying rent.
Yeah, but he's still at that age where
Well, if you weren't living with me and you were renting in L.A., you would be paying $1,200 a month.
Right.
You would have to discipline yourself to do that, and that's why Peyton's so upset.
But is he financially disciplined though?
Well, that's part of it. Part of it is like that's his mom's side is saying, look, you need to do that. You got to put that away. You have to do that. And it has to be, you have to drill it in them unless they're that kind of person. Is he making that type of money every paycheck to put that? Well, yeah, he's making. I mean, his job he's a corporate job. He's making enough. He gets paid every 2 weeks. He's making enough that he would have to pay. He was paying rent before he moved back here, so he was. And making
he has his car note and his insurance.
Right.
That he's
so
paying.
So if rent was $1,200, he's making at least $2,400 a month, $3,000 a month.
Mm-hmm. So as his
he works 5 days a week, 8 hours.
As his landlord, are you hard on him? Like, okay, your
well, that was part of our conversation. You got to get yourself together, because that's how he was able to buy the car, because he had saved because he wanted a car.
Right, but are you letting him when his portion is due? I
got about 4 more months of guilt for disrupting.
You put a number on it?
Yeah, I'm tired of feeling. I'm tired of.
But why though?
Huh?
Why?
Why what?
You feeling guilty?
That's just me and my personal thing.
Okay.
That's my personal journey.
It's his first boy.
That's my personal journey. I feel that, because we disrupt your life and da-da-da-da-da, that's something I got to work out.
Okay.
That's something I got to.
So you're giving them to the end of the year.
Right. And then
January 1st.
Then you got to start putting it away for the next 2 years.
Okay, he putting that away every month. That's fine. But paying you what he needs to pay to stay there.
That's part of the sacrifice. No, that's part of the sacrifice. You pay, because that's what we told him. You're going to have to take that $600 and put it somewhere. We're going to have to see it. Or you give it to me. I'm not going to go to pay me and then I'll put it away for you. I don't need him to pay me. I'm working. If I wasn't working, then he'd have to pay. So my thing is, take what you would be paying me and put it away. You have to do that. And knowing how his mom is, she will check it because she's on his account. Okay. So as opposed to giving it to me, I'm going to take it and spend it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to support him and say, if he did give it to me, I'd put it away in an account so he can have that saved. Mm-hmm. But that's something he has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to take from him.
I hear what you're saying.
When he could be building.
Right.
I'd rather him in 2
Yeah, but-
years have
yeah.
enough to put down on the condo.
Yeah, but he's at that age now where I get what you're doing, but he has to figure it out himself.
Right, and
But
figuring
you
it
all,
out.
I mean, don't you think you at that point where you and the mom, you don't feel like y'all crossed that line into his financial affairs?
No, because we
Because
know that's a weak. That's part of his weakness
Okay, but then that
and his
weakness-
immaturity.
Yeah, but he has to grow through that himself.
No, I think that's where we fail
Excuse me?
as, well, I won't say as a people, but a lot of times we don't raise our children to be financially literate
I agree with
and
that.
to save and to invest. And it's like work, get a job, pay bills. That's how I think most of us were raised.
We were raised, but I think it also, you have to let them. You can lead them to water, but you still have to let them make their mistakes.
And
though.
here's the thing: what we told him he had to do was go to college and graduate.
Right,
That takes discipline.
exactly.
You did that.
Right,
Now you have to go get a job.
right.
You went and got a job. Now you have to prepare yourself for your family. All right? That's your next step, is to prepare yourself as a man to be financially stable. And
But you
like
know
she
that-
was saying, you got to really start contributing more to your 401k.
Well, someone says in the chat room, and I think this is not a bad idea, why don't you charge the rent and save that money and give it to him
Right, that's
later?
part of the strategy. The part of the strategy is he's going to put it in an account that him and his mom are jointly on, that she can watch and monitor.
It's
and
not
he
the
has,
same.
as far as that's how.
But my thing is though, it's a touchy subject, and I understand what you're trying to do. But I mean, what are you trying to show him? Because if he moves out and he has a family, he's still gonna have to pay mortgage, and he's
Right.
still gonna have to save.
Right, and
So why can't he do both now? Why can't he pay his portion what he's supposed to? Because I don't
Yeah,
think
'cause
you're
he's
teaching
grown.
them that.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
going to get that
grown.
money he would be paying me. I would be putting away for him anyway.
Right. And I'll say this. When I moved out here, when I out of high school and moved out here to L.A. with my dad did not help me with anything. Not money, no rides nowhere. Like, he gave me a few dollars a day. That has made me the most fiercely independent person because of that. If had my dad been giving me money, I probably would have been kicking it at the house, doing whatever. But when he started only giving me a few dollars a day, I had to get a job. And when he wouldn't pick me up from work or school, I had to get a car.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. He has his own car. No one gives him money. He makes his money. He gets paid every 2 weeks.
But if he's
traveling.
living with you as a grown man, he should definitely be contributing to the household.
Well, he's contributing by doing what he needs to do. In my eyes, he's contributing. That's why he's not living with his mom, because she thinks that if you're gonna live with me, you're gonna drop me this.
Right.
Exactly.
That's how it went when I lived at home with my mom. I had a little fast food job. Some money was going to the house, regardless. If she didn't take the whole check.
Does he have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay. So I'm just saying, so if he's preparing for a family, he's going to have to be like, okay,
And preparing for a family is, in my mind, is preparing by taking care of your education, making sure you don't go into that relationship with debt, cleaning up all your debt, because he's still paying off his student loans.
well, that's going to be forever.
So he's still got to pay that. He's to keep his credit score up. He's got to pay them every month. See, that's part of us. We get in debt. Our credit score is low, and then we can't buy a piece of property.
Right. Right. I mean,
And that's my main thing is for
You
him.
can buy it if you got cash.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's why you got to put cash away. You got to have money in this. You got.
What he's saying is you got too much cotton around him. Jazzy trying to give him the straight steel. This is where we at in this society. If you're going to school to get an education, as they say, don't go get a fucking job. Get your own business. Do your own thing.
And he started his own business.
That's the key to.
So that's
to
part
making
of that was part of it. Him starting his
happen.
business and getting up, going 9 to 5.
Yeah, I
it's,
mean, I
it's
respect
a
what he's-
grind.
I mean, I respect his hustle, but I mean, as far as, I see what you're doing. You got to pull the reins back or let it go, and like, okay, you can guide him and you can tell him, this is what you need to do, because if you don't, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
You know, and I
gotta go
see
out
y'all
there.
monitoring him.
You got to go out there and steal his car and say, hey, man, what you going to do? I don't know what happened to your car.
Well, I told him his car that he doesn't want to put that top on. That converter.
We have a caller.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, this is Lonnie from Seattle, man. I'm a first-time caller, man.
What up, Ronnie?
Well, we're sorry.
Is it Lonnie or Ronnie?
Ronnie.
L with an L.
Oh,
See,
Lonnie.
that's what I said.
My bad,
What's
Lonnie.
up, Lonnie?
Hey, Lonnie. Sorry you have to listen to the show. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to call in. I've been listening to you guys since the Foxhole days, and I used to call in all the time to reach around radio.
Well, hang up on him right now.
I wasn't part of that.
No, go ahead, man.
Well, Speedy's a corny ass anyway, but I was really what I was calling about. What I was really calling about was just wanted to just say it's like when I listen to you guys, it's like talking to like my three. I got a couple uncles that are like hip and cool. So it's like sitting around listening to TDP and John Lemon talk. It's like talking to the cool ass uncles. And then you get the one square ass uncle like Louis Dix, man, that throws
The
in
dancer.
Excuse me, guys, I'm gonna kick my leg. That's hilarious. I say that shit all the time. That's one of the funniest things ever. But I just like you guys just take on different stuff, man, and your point of view, man. So I always, you know what I mean, tap in and see what you guys is talking about, man. So
Do you have kids?
I got 3 kids, man.
And how long you been married?
I've been married. I'll be married 15 years next year. So
Good for you.
14.
Congratulations.
Well, fuck that. That shit ain't gonna make it to 16. I'm calling that shit right now. Yeah, I know. I can hear it in your voice.
Help, guys.
Yeah, niggas be motherfuckers always want to look at the years and applaud like 30 years, and you look at the motherfucker and say, "Well, stop clapping."
No,
Y'all
see, that's
you
the
don't know
thing.
what that motherfucker been through for 30 years.
And that's what makes him more of a man. The fact that he gets up every day, loves his family, and deals with
How
that
do you
woman.
know he love his family?
probably not
He
even
could-
in the house.
Yeah, he couldn't probably have nowhere else to go. So I gotta stay. I can't go back to my mama's house because my brother there.
All right.
The other bitch,
But
I can't go there because she gonna trip. She worse than her.
All right, Lonnie, go ahead, talk, man.
No, I was just saying, man, I got 3 kids, man. I got one from a previous situation when I first got out of high school. I had a baby.
Can I interject your joke?
No.
What kind? What kind of kids you got?
Kids are goats.
She's nice. She's 18, 19 years old, man. She's going to Clark University in Atlanta, man. So she's
HBCU,
going there.
congratulations.
Yeah, HBCU.
Congratulations.
So we got her out got her out of Seattle, man, because Seattle, certain areas, man, ain't the right areas to be in. So I didn't want her to be up in here anyway. So,
Yeah.
Right.
you know what I mean? So,
Now, is she your
So that-
oldest?
He just
That's
said
my
that.
oldest.
Okay,
Said
cool.
that.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
it.
thanks for
18,
listening,
19.
guys. Thanks for listening, guys. But so that's it, man. I'm family, man. I'm at work right now on my lunch break, man. I said, let me call these guys when they're live finally instead of watching all the replays. So thought I'd
All right,
just chime in,
player.
man.
Hey, man.
No, Lonnie, question though. You have 3 children, and what was it like for you and guiding them to where you have them now? What were some of the lessons that you had to spring on your children?
Well, first off, for my oldest, man, what I tried to do was just, because it's a girl, I want to make sure that the situation wasn't ideal, you know what I mean, with me and her mom. And so I just tried to make sure that I was always around, try to show her what a man really looked like, as far as getting up, providing, working, picking her up, being around her. I didn't want nobody to be able to ever get her nothing and she'd be super impressed by it. Like anything she ever wanted, she got to be able to come to dad and chop it up with me and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's what you
She had
want to
her
walk a
first
job.
job. She had her first job when she was 16 years old. She worked all the way until she left for school. So, just try to put those working principles in her, man. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing out here free.
Yeah.
Well, did you teach her basic, like, chivalry things, like have a man open up your door for you and all of that? Pull your chair out and all of that?
Always. Every time. I always used to tell her, if a man don't open your door or hold the door for you or do different stuff like that, that you need to just watch him a little closer than the average one. Because that should just be a natural thing that happens. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's how we were raised. You know what I'm saying? I got married at 24. So
Damn, I feel sorry for you.
thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a rough. It was rough, but we making it through. I just purchased my first home in May.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? So we just progressing, man. Just trying to show them a good example of trying to give my daughters. I have 2 daughters. I got an 11-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. So I'm just trying to show them every day. Dad gets up and we grind it out. That's what it's
Good
about.
for you, man.
So you're originally from Seattle?
Yeah, I'm from here. I'm
Okay.
born and raised.
Now, do
Born and
you
raised.
straight shoot with your son? Do you give it to him straight up at 8? you know, in the world that we're living in now? Do you like sugarcoat it, and are you like passive? Like,
Nah.
okay,
I give it to him just like my pops gave it to me, man. My pops just moved out of Seattle. He lives in Georgia too, but he used to always tell me, man, we're not on an even playing field. So I try to tell my son, he's a little whiny little dude, man. So I be trying to let him know, like, all this whining and all that, man.
soft
that's not
ass
good.
shit.
Yeah, you got to get that
You
shit out
look,
of here,
hey,
bro.
you know what could break all of that?
Go ahead.
Old school gangster rap thug shit,
No,
yo.
you know
No, you
what,
can't.
Lonnie,
Nigga, straight up,
you're
yo.
fine
Set it
because
forward.
8,
Set it forward to the
9,
world,
and
bro.
10 is just a tender age. By the time he's getting to 11,
Man.
he'll work his way out of it. But that's just the age where
He said gangster music.
Old school gangster rap, man, when they was spitting bars, spitting lyrics.
no, you're
Some
fine.
Scarface.
Man, I kind of agree with I can't think what his name is. He calls in all the time, but I don't agree with letting my kids listen to all that right now. Not right now.
Oh,
Just
A
make
from
their choices.
Houston.
Man, okay.
Right.
And that's why your son, he whiny and
No,
all
he's
of
not.
that.
He's whiny. You know what? He's whiny because he has 2 people to love him, and he's fine. He'll get it, work his way out of it.
That's
Why? Because
A1.
he has 2 sisters. He got 2 sisters. So
There you go.
know what I mean, but it is what it is, man. I got him. That's my guy. I'll raise him. I'll get him. He'd be all right.
That's right. 'Cause
Let
you
him
are
come
right.
kick it with me for a summer.
No,
he come
no,
back
no.
like
I got one.
that nigga in L.A.
I'm good.
He cool.
Yeah, I'm good, G. Yeah,
I got one more question, Train. Did you have to talk with your kids because weed is legal in your state? Did you have that conversation with your kids?
Not my youngest, but my
Mm-hmm.
oldest daughter before she left. I used to let her know because I used to, back in the day, I used to sell weed. When I moved out, I got kicked out the house at 19. So
Mm-hmm.
I was hustling and I had my own apartment. So I agree with Lewis talking about learning how to stack your money and you know what I mean. You have
Yeah.
to do that, but
But does your
But my
kids know
oldest
what you
daughter-
did?
my oldest daughter does. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I let her know this is the stuff Dad had to do because I was trying to make ends meet. 19, 20 years old and have a fresh baby.
Yeah.
Like, bro, working 9 to 5 wasn't cutting it.
Yeah.
Still ain't.
So, you know what I mean? Still, facts. It still ain't. But my little kids, man, it's a whole different, you know what I mean? I'm going about it a whole different way. My first baby was my trial and error baby. So this time, I'm kind of doing things a little different. So.
You still in the game?
No.
Nah, I'm straight.
Nigga, I got some work for you, nigga. We can kick it, nigga. Shit.
Man, what do you think? I ain't one of these little runners, man. We ain't about to send me to
Hey,
work,
nigga, I'm about to
man.
put you
What
on.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
nigga.
Take your hand off your hip.
All right, Lonnie, man. Much respect,
All right,
and
man.
call back
Appreciate you guys taking my
anytime.
call.
Take care, bro.
L Train.
Have a good one.
All right,
right.
player.
Seattle's on.
Yes.
See, a brother doing it the right way.
Yeah.
How you know? He could just be saying that.
No,
No.
you could tell he's straight. I mean, real men, consistent men, you can tell when you have a conversation with him because he loves his family. First and foremost, he loves himself.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing that men have to begin to really work hard at, loving yourself. Stop putting yourself down and letting other people make you feel a certain way. If you fall, get up, dust yourself off, and go forward and be a leader. Because that's what he is.
Yeah.
I mean, his wife respects the way he loved his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she respected. She respected how he said, "I'll be back. I got to go deal with her and love her." And that's more so, I believe, why she loves him and she respects how he raised his daughter
All right.
and knew that he'd do the same thing for her children and honor her. That's when the man is really tested. One of the times is when he has to deal with that woman who's not his wife but has his child and knowing that he loves someone else and starting another family.
Yeah, like you said, he already had the training day baby at young, so
Right.
he wanted to get it right with the others. So he's
Yeah.
been in that fight a long time
And-
with no manual.
And in May, he walked his queen into their own home.
Yeah.
And that's the
It was a
ultimate.
mobile home, but
On wheels and shit.
But that is the ultimate. That
it's
is
your side,
It's my
my
side.
side.
one great feeling is putting that key in that door in your own home. It's a hard grind to get there, but once you get
Yeah,
there,
there it is.
it's
That
beautiful.
it is.
Now when
It's
you pay
beautiful.
cash.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know about that. Put
the
that
number
cash
is
down.
the number's 323
For what?
293 3375 323 293 3375. It's amazing how many people listen to the show that
Why
we
is she
know
trying
that.
to talk? It's
I
not
don't
even
know why
Women's
she's trying
Month
to
or
talk.
nothing.
What is it?
It is Menopause Awareness Month.
Oh.
Not that I'm going through it, but anyway.
Okay.
No, I wanted to bring up
We got a bleeder.
the whole
What's-
Something about Mary.
the
What?
Dallas shooting, the police officer going
Oh, what
into their
about
brothers.
the boy had weed in his apartment? I don't want to hear it. He gone. She's a
smelled
cop.
it.
She bonded out.
Yeah, she good.
Put her bond up and paid. Got her out 3 days later. What?
Yeah.
What?
She
We're gonna talk
smelled-
about the same shit next month.
Yeah,
What?
She smelled this. She tried
What?
to make an arrest. She told him to put the hands
Hey,
up.
I went to the wrong goddamn apartment.
Exactly.
Shot the motherfucker in my wrong apartment. What?
Yes.
What do you want from me?
It was
What do you
Christian.
want?
It was Christian weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing too.
I got a red
But it's
carpet.
just really messed up how every time a black man is shot, they always try to
That's their job.
make him
To vilify
villainize him.
us.
Yeah.
To vilify you.
Because once
So
you call
what, he
yourself,
had weed? What
once
does
you
that-
call
what-
yourself black, you will be vilified.
So what
Exactly.
does that have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything under
'Cause
the
now
color
she
of
can
law.
say, I smelled weed. He was aggressive.
Is that what she said? She smelt the weed?
That's the narrative.
I mean, that's the. We're at a point now where
She
we
worked a
feel- it's
15-hour
you said,
shift.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing over and over, and we just have to realize, and that's why people like Lonnie and other dads and more of the fathers have to prepare their children, their sons and daughters, how to survive in this crazy
But what could
America.
he have done different? This guy, like
He could have.
She
could have been in her apartment.
He opened the door, so that's one of the things you
how
take.
do we know? I never heard he opened the door.
Yeah, they said she tried the key, and then he opened the door and asked.
Well,
and
she
said,
lied at first. At first, she said the door was ajar, and then
That
that
means
was
open a little.
and that was proven wrong because with the electronic key, the neighbor right like 2 doors down, she posted it on Facebook and Twitter. She was like, "This is how I'm 2 doors down from where it happened. I stick my key in the door. Let's see if it stays ajar." So when she opened the door, it just automatically swings back and it closed. And she did it like twice.
Yeah, so
and
I mean,
everything
she
is
was. I mean, the thing was, he felt he was felt secure in his place. Say, oh, something's at the door. Hello, hey, what's going on? Open the door. Then she, as opposed to what we're taught. I know if I'm taught, who is it? I mean, certain things you learn if you in the hood or wherever you are, and even if you're not in the hood. Somebody on my door, first of all, is how they knock. Who is it? If I don't have a peephole, I'm stepping to the side. Just in case they trying to blast
Call
my house.
first.
And that's just,
So then
Okay,
I know.
now
the door.
what if the situation had been she walked into his apartment, it's dark in there. What if he shot and killed her? Would that have been justifiable?
He'd be charged with murder.
I mean,
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I mean, that's what
But
we keep getting scenarios that are not. That's
Thank
just
you.
we
Not
just keep
relatable.
going over and over with it as far as, and it slows down our life because now we're all emotional about this woman killing this brother, and it happens all the time. It keeps happening.
His mother was a diplomat in St. Lucia. She got the boy at an apartment right there across the street from the police station, so he could be safe.
But you know what, though?
So then the police kill you, you're not safe.
But it's more to it what they not letting out. You know, it has to be more to it.
Well,
Nobody
could
want to say they might have been fucking.
Well, they had pictures of them together
Yeah,
before
so they might have been
said
fucking.
they didn't know each other.
She might have thought some other broad was up in his house.
No, he
knocked
cut
on
her
the door.
off.
Yeah. And he got up in there and she's trying to get back and, and he like, yo, get the fuck out. So it's a whole lot of underlying shit that ain't coming out.
And she looked crazy.
Yeah, bitch,
Yeah.
I'm not from here. I got diplomatic immunity. My people is weed.
I don't want to fuck you. It was a one
Okay,
night
well,
stand.
I'm a goddamn Dallas police officer, and I'm going to show you how we get down.
Because when you're a Christian, you put it on them.
Do you think there's a remote possibility that this could have really been an accident? Like,
No.
I mean, she's trained.
Yes.
She's trained. And it's like Code 3 said. Cops do 12-hour shifts all the time, 15-hour shifts all the time. She was not that out of it and that tired.
And then you come home, he clearly has a red doormat in front of his door. So you leave.
She had bags in her hand. She didn't see that.
But when you leave your apartment, it's certain shit you know.
yeah.
You know.
You
Yeah.
know your place.
You know
But
your
have you
place.
ever did that? Like walked up
No.
to maybe a car or something,
Yeah,
thought it
you
was
walk up
yours,
to a
and
car,
you
but
you've
you-
been like,
I
oh
know-
shit!
I've
Like, this-
never
I ain't never
walked up-
shot the car.
Yeah, I've never walked up to a place and say, oh, this look like my place.
Yeah.
Not when I'm paying mortgage or rent. I know where I'm paying.
I know where I live at.
Yeah, because I'm paying every month. I pay
well,
for
they
this.
said she only lived there a month.
She's supposed to know her job. She's trained to notice. She's trained
to pay attention to detail.
Okay, so she's trained.
I live on the 4th floor. Why am I getting off on the 3rd floor? I know. I've been there a month. This is not my first 12 to 14 hour shift.
When she's on a call, code 3 call. Hey, make a right here. Come Suspects has this, that. She's getting that information that quick. Now she's get out of her car.
Speak on it, Lewis.
Walk up. Her brain is not racing. She's not chasing a perp.
She been there a month. Like you said, she been there a month. She been getting off that 4th floor for 20-some days. Consistently.
Just doesn't add up. It don't make
sense.
Doesn't add up.
It's more to it than they not letting out.
And then the affidavit was written in her favor too.
Of course.
The affidavit.
Listen,
they were already like trying to cover up stuff, and
they still. It's like you go back to the hypothesis. If he would have killed her in the apartment, he would be charged with murder of a police officer. That's what he'd have been charged.
She was still in uniform. Let's move on. We're sorry that brother lost his life. Really. And we just got to protect our babies as best we can. Like TDP said, the mom moved him right across from the police station thinking that he's going to be safe.
She's a diplomat in St. Lucia, so why would I not feel that my son would be safe in this situation?
America has a rude awakening for you when you get here as a non-American. And if you are American and you lived here, you got to be aware of, I know the game.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why men are so important, because we teach our men how to survive and be safe. Just my dad says it to me all the time. Just, hey, watch your back.
Yeah.
Watch your back. I tell my son all the time, hey, man, watch your back. I love you, watch your back. You got to be able to recognize what's going on.
Yeah, know your surroundings.
That's what the hood teaches you. Hood teaches you what you know. I just saw a roach go by. Mm-hmm. So I know it's some roaches in my house. Just little stuff. You're like, all right, cool. All right. You know what? That car done drove around 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or when you walk up, you're like, I ain't never seen that nigga.
Somebody walk up on you. You just know that if they fidget and you know what's up. Your sixth sense is there. And sometimes what's happening is men are not around to teach these men. Now, I was talking to my boy in Philly who's a prison guard. He's been a prison guard for over 30 years, Fred.
Every day.
And he's like, hey, man, I was like, how's the neighborhood? He said, man, you can't even go outside. You can't. I said, you can't go for a walk? No, man, these young boys will shoot you. They kill you. And I was like, why? He's like, because they can't fight. They can't deal with a fight.
Yeah.
They just kill you. And he said he's seeing so many of the guys who were in jail, now their kids are coming to jail.
Yeah.
And it's just a cycle,
It's
man.
a cycle that won't be broke, yeah.
So we as men just got to step our game up. And a lot of people saying, I don't want to deal with the woman who has a kid because of this and that. You got to deal. If you want to save the life, you got to deal with her. You got to make the focus about the kid. Let her say whatever, and you go about the kid. And finally, hopefully, you can train her or retrain her to realize that you're a man and you're going to be present with your kid. And no matter what BS you try to throw at me, I'm not going to react to it. And that is the toughest thing as a man, is not to react to that woman who is going off on you.
Because that's future fortitude. You might not feel or see that at that moment, but that's future fortitude, because it's like, well, thanks, Jim, you did that, and you stopped this from happening, you stopped that from happening, you stopped that from happening.
Right. They'll appreciate you.
But in that given moment, they don't see that, though.
No, but they'll appreciate you when they sitting up by themselves, lonely, at 65, and they realize, hey.
Get off my grass.
Right. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
And what's the name of the show?
In a Man's World.
All day long.
Take a break.
Now we're taking a break. We're going to we'll be back.
Fuck she thinks she is?
I don't know, man.
She running shit.
We'll be back.
Looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park, community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
The Consortium of Health and Military Performance, also known as CHAMP, of the Uniformed Services University of Health and Science, known as USUHS, is conducting a study to understand a possible genetic link between sickle cell trait, known as SCT, and exercise-related events, known as EREs, such as exertional rhabdomyolysis, muscle damage, heat stroke, and or collapse. We are inviting African-American men and women with sickle cell trait and their family members to participate. Participating in the study will require you to complete a health history questionnaire, a form authorizing our study physician to gather health information from you and your healthcare provider, as well as a one-time blood donation. In order to qualify for the study, you must meet the following criteria: be African American, be sickle cell trait positive, be able to read, speak, and understand English, be between the ages of 18 and 80, and currently not being treated for any mental or psychological disorders. Participation is completely voluntary, and your decision will not impact your healthcare. The results for this study are for research purposes only and are not intended to directly benefit any individual for confidentiality reasons. However, the results of this study are intended to help better shape policies and associated health risks affecting the SCT community. Participants may be compensated for their time. To join the study, or if you would like additional information regarding the study, please contact the study team by phone, area code 240-479-9514, or email sctstudy-ggg@usuhs.edu.
Can you turn it off, please?
Huh?
We have it. So professional.
Oh, that's. Let me see. We back on?
Yeah, boy.
I was going to put a gun.
Hey, man, we back on, man. We're going to get it.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're back. I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
What's all you say? Watch your tone.
Tone, pitch, and deliver. Let's be more professional.
What's the name of the show?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
It's downloading.
Look at what the fuck we asked you. We asked you to pull it up.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to get out of here.
Such a prude.
Were those homemade
Yeah.
granola bars? Mm-hmm. She did a good
Breakfast
job.
bar.
Breakfast bar. They were good.
You got a lot of the videos of the white woman in Florida when she lost her mind. When a man was trying to back out, he made a wrong turn. And then she stood in front of his truck. And she was like,
Mike!
Yeah.
She said what?
She was on the phone. She was on the phone with 911. And the dude was just sitting in the video call. He's filming me. He's trying to run me over. He's running me over.
Was he trying to run her over?
No. He's just sitting there. She's like, oh, his car's moving again. Mike! Mike! So the motherfucker was just like, man.
Cops came?
Yeah, he said he finally backed up and he went southbound. And he said as he was driving, 15 squad cars just went flying past him.
Looking for him?
Yeah.
Going to the
And then
location.
they finally caught him. He said, luckily, when the officers pulled him over, they were poised and they were calm. And he was able to show them the video. And they was like, okay, well, we know her. So, no harm, no foul. And it's funny when you watch it. But the tragic side of it, though, I was thinking, I was like, imagine if he was black. That's the first thing she would have been like, the phone, he got a gun. Here we go, right here.
Video of the week.
I don't want to record all of it because I'm here for it.
That's right. That's a pregnant woman. You got our ball in our face. We got this lady filming.
Just walk away.
He's got a gun, ma'am.
I've been recording every second, sir, since you got out of the car.
Do your business. Get the fuck on out of here. Hey. Go ahead. I'm gonna take it. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I am.
You were about to hit a pregnant woman. I have it here on camera.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. I tell you what, I will break your motherfucking face. What? That's what I said.
Ooh.
That's
Let
what
me
I
get
said.
my
Put your
shit.
hands on me. Go ahead. Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. You got a gun. What? That's right. So what? It's legal. You jumping on a pregnant woman. A gun at somebody is legal. I ain't been pointing at nobody. You's a lying motherfucker. I got it on film. Go ahead. You motherfucker. That's right. You motherfucker. Do it again. Do it again.
1, 2, cha cha cha. Sonny Liston.
You don't hit people. You don't try to hit me. What the hell is wrong with you?
What? He done wrote a check that his ass could not cash.
Listen,
The system recording the commentary is hilarious. He just.
That's where we at. And they in the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So he's rightfully so, he can carry it concealed.
And stand his ground.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. My man lost his mind when he got punched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you hit them, they just
He hit him
lose it.
in the face. Evidently, he hit him with a little pump behind. See, he was all bold on the girl. See, we need more black men like that to step up.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, when the black man stepped up, and he defended her, he was just like,
That white privilege.
man.
Videos like that, I just keep watching. They help me go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. You win in the end.
Videos like that just help me go to sleep.
But then you got there's another one with the white guy, and when he went allowed the 4 black students on the elevator, and he didn't even live there in
What?
the complex. Yeah, he didn't even live in the complex. They were going to a party,
Right.
and their friend lived there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the white guy was like, "You guys can't get on." And they're like, "Why?" He's like, "Cause y'all don't live here." And he's like, "Yo, but our friend is coming down." So another white student that lives in the building, he was going up to the party, and he intervened, and he's like, "Well, we all going up to the party." And then the white guy just pulled out his pistol in Florida.
Yeah.
And then the young kid was like, "Why you pulling out your pistol?" And he like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize." Put it out. But he clearly wanted to provoke.
Oh, he wanted some smoke.
Yeah, and agitate the black kids so he can shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what they doing now.
Yeah.
So he said, "Yeah, you're not going up. You're not getting on this elevator. Or we can get on. You know, you can't. You don't live here." And then come to find out, that motherfucker didn't live in the building.
He looking for some.
Yeah,
he looking for some bodies.
But he got, they showing, they exposing him. So he was a general manager of a hotel. So he got fired. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Video Friday.
Make it your problem.
So what's your problem? Catch a felony, Dad.
Catch a felony?
Keep walking. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Keep walking. Nobody gives a fuck. See, you can't. You're not man enough to just go about your day with a bunch of guys. We're just here chilling and you want to run your mouth.
Look, limp dick. Don't fucking walk into a conversation that has nothing
And where
to
are
do
you
with
going? Where are you going?
Where am I going? I'm going upstairs to get laid. What are you doing?
Oh,
Limp dick.
He said, what's that got to do with anybody? You don't piss me off now, man. I'm too drunk for all this.
You call somebody lip dick, that's pretty insulting. And you going to get laid.
But this is where you got to teach the kids to be careful now, especially in Florida.
Do you own the building? Let me know. Let me know.
Let me be clear.
Be clear.
You ain't getting in this elevator.
Why we not?
Because you don't belong in the building. You got a key for this building?
I'm with him. He got a key. We got a key.
You think I'm fucking kidding?
Bro, don't touch him. No,
He's not
Click, clack.
I really dare you. I really dare you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
I really dare you.
Touch him. You don't want to touch him. Please touch him.
You ain't got a key for the building? You don't belong in the elevator.
Are you
Where's my
police
key?
officer?
Right there is my key. There's my key.
Sir, you bringing out your gun. What's your purpose for that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
We're going about our day.
There is my gun.
What is your
No, I know you. I know
Put
you.
out
Come on, say anything.
a gun. A gun? You got me fucked up, man. A gun? A nigga ain't finna get shot. You know, white people be shooting black folks getting away with that shit. Wow, boy.
They know. This is where we've come to now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because what it is, the white boys are losing their power. Cause
They never had any.
True.
And he wants to provoke them.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm gonna show you how. This is how messed up this boy is. This white boy's so messed up. He going to go get some, and he's getting off more doing this than going to go get laid.
He ain't doing that. He's the lip dick. He ain't.
Right. That's what he trying to get his nut right there with them,
Right.
as opposed to go. If I got something upstairs waiting for me, everybody can get on the elevator.
But first of all,
hey,
Y'all
long
brothers be
as
careful.
y'all ain't coming to get some of mine.
But that ain't us. That ain't us talking to them. That's him talking to them.
yeah, he
That's the fear
initiated the
factor.
conversation. You can't, hold on. First of all, who the fuck are you? And they're going to find out you don't even live here. So why are you telling us we can't come
Wait,
here?
hold up, lip dick. You get too far into the conversation.
Yeah.
That was funny. I give him that. He be walking in from the conversation, limp dick. That was funny.
But I mean, these motherfuckers is like, hey man, they
Tide is turn, man. So either you gonna go in or you gonna go out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Would you want to get in the elevator with a bunch of white boys that look like?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
See, that's
That's all fear right there. He didn't want to get in the elevator with all them black kids.
Okay, then you take the elevator up. Go on and get you going to get pussy. Handle your business. Go. You do what you got to do.
It wasn't just the fear. It was just fact. It was just his
gun.
racist attitude.
Yeah.
Of young black boys. Because eventually, what's going to happen? What's going to be really funny is the girl he's going to go get laid by is going to end up with one of them.
Because their whole thing in their mind is, I foiled some type of robbery, I foiled some type of rape, I've done something.
Or I foiled
that.
their happiness.
Some type of I've stopped something. I'm the superhero here. That's the whole mentality. Now, if you already got a gun on you and you ain't brandishing a gun, how you fellas doing? Okay, let's, we ride. You already got the gun, so whatever happened, and then you got action if they coming at you.
And that still ain't enough power for him.
But that's, the authoritarian. That's like, I'm not going to let y'all come up in here. Why?
Right.
And then
it's my country.
You don't belong.
You gonna bring out your gun.
Tis of the sweet land of liberty. Can
you find one more of the white lady that was screaming, Mike, Mike?
Video Friday. I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold. I sent you that video. Did you get
10 minutes after 1 on the West Coast. That means it's 10
but they ain't
minutes
posting that one with the white supremacists that gunned down them 2 cops.
Oh, they ain't got that one.
They ain't got that one up there.
Yeah, see.
Hey, man. Yeah, they don't want to show that one.
323-293.
I hope he has some weed on him.
3375. You say when they capped him, he starts crying.
Man put out that goddamn AR-16 and got busy.
Blah, blah.
Got busy on him.
And then they shot him?
Yeah, they shot. Oh, I'm hit. I'm down. I'm hit.
You gotta take him down after
got busy. He got busy.
Them bullets make you cry out. Boy.
Ooh.
Not that I ain't never been shot, but
hey man,
I heard it hurts.
Ooh.
I heard it burns, right?
It
a little
burns
bit more.
and stings.
You been shot?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Went to the doctor.
You been shot at?
No, I've never been shot. No.
You ever pulled a pistol?
Have I ever what?
You ever fired a gun?
Yes, I've fired a gun.
At somebody?
No. What did I fire a gun at somebody for?
Kind of
For the troops. He was with the troops.
Kind of childhood life you live.
It's one that
You
didn't.
from Philly?
Hey.
You ain't never told a nigga get off the block?
No way.
No.
With your sister, like, nigga, don't come around here no more? Mr. Willie don't come knocking on the door no more.
You didn't protect the $1 million spot?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
You
means.
ain't hold the Porsche down?
No.
No, not the
Mr.
stoop.
Willie was coming over to see moms. You ain't like, nigga, what you want?
Mr. Willie. Huh, it's funny.
Moms ain't home right now.
We're September. I can't believe that, man.
Halfway.
October, November, December, and we got Thanksgiving and Christmas.
We the halfway mark.
I want to do something on the holidays. I think I'm gonna go home and see my mom and them.
Good.
Okay.
So
You have it?
Video
This is the one right
of
here.
the week.
Please, some guy in a car, and now he's videotaping me.
Because this is unlawful.
Ma'am, he's running me over.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please, hurry. Mike!
What, bitch?
Mike!
I would run her over just for yelling that all day.
Please, hurry, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't know, and he's a lunatic, and he's videotaping me. Ma'am, please hurry.
They have such a charmed life.
What, bitch?
You're in trouble.
How
You're
so?
going to jail.
How so?
You're hurting me.
How?
Bitch, get out the way.
You just ran over. Ma'am, please hurry. He just ran over, and he's still moving. Please, ma'am. Please hurry. I'm gonna start. Stop. Hurry.
Ma'am.
He ran over me. He ran over me.
She's saying I ran over her.
He ran over me.
I have the whole thing on recording. Sir, come on.
No, you're good. Hey,
This is unbelievable, man.
good. We just heard it on the radio. The cops are already coming.
Can
So
I
just kinda
please go?
You can't. The cops.
I
over there
can.
now.
I absolutely can.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you. If you want,
want him arrested. I want him arrested.
I have done nothing wrong.
Ask Mike.
I am. I have done nothing wrong.
Oh my God, Sam, you got
Tell her to move out of the way.
Nothing like watching double white privilege.
That's hilarious.
Huh?
That's hilarious.
It's true.
But you know what, though? If you take it a step further and you throw a black man that was behind the wheel, imagine what you'd have said. He has a pistol.
No, all that
So
whining and
No, but
all that European yelping and all. You got to look at the 911 operator. They don't know what's going on. All they just hear the terror in her voice.
Exactly.
because that's how she's portraying. And then she banging on the hood. Oh, she's getting ran over. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
All units.
That's what I'm saying. If she,
that's tough, man.
If it was a black man, the first thing he has a gun pointed at me.
I don't know. The black man was in the truck.
He's getting ready to shoot me. So you think the outcome would have been different? You think the cops would have came up poised and calm?
I mean, that's again, the black man wouldn't have left. See, I'm talking about double white privilege. He left, right?
Yeah.
He drove off, and then they had to catch up to him.
Right.
The black guy would have just sat there and waited for the cops, and then showed them the video.
No, the brother would have backed up out of there, got the fuck up out of there, because I know what's coming next.
Yeah. She's saying, I got a gun, so I already know what's coming. Because they jumping out. They jumping out with their shit.
Would they park rangers or something?
Yeah.
They didn't have weapons.
No. So they coming, the cavalry coming.
Yeah. They had deer spray.
Yeah.
Deer spray.
She's yelling, screaming, he got a gun and using the phone. Come on,
deer
man.
Spray. That's funny. I've never heard of deer spray.
Oh, it's
I'm
big.
I'm sure it's lethal.
It's big in Wyoming.
Deer spray. Is it real? It's something real? Deer spray?
Yeah, deer spray.
It's funny. Deer spray.
Yeah, this is where we at.
Back up. I got deer spray.
Right.
2018, man. This is where we at.
Wow.
It's up your whole Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can see you and just get. It's just, they to the point now where they just see you, they fear you.
Let's hope we're sending out our prayers and to everyone in the hurricane out there in North Carolina and the Carolinas. My brother and them are getting a little wet. They're in Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
But it's amazing how some people are not leaving. It's one woman I saw. She has 7 rescue dogs, and she's staying there with the dogs. And the dogs are looking at her like, hey, look, can we roll? But they have some wild horses out there that they say can handle the elements.
Oh, for sure.
And
they go to higher ground.
Yes, they go to higher ground.
Yeah. But what the media is looking for is the humans.
It's Hurricane Florence calling.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Caller.
Today's show is being brought to you by women that look like J. Anthony Brown.
Mr. C.
What's up?
TDP.
What's up, McGee? How you been? Been a minute.
The great John Lennon. How you doing, man?
What's up, player?
This mic stinks.
How you doing, man?
Oh man, better than I deserve, man.
There you go. There you go.
Classic.
Hey, there was a show. There was a couple of shows back where some other guy was hosting the show. He's another comedian that was sitting there.
Oh, Jeff Brown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my man Jeff Arnold tried to say this word. He was trying to say magnetism. When it came out, it sounded like he said Mickle Magnesium. I was dying. Look, you're my man. You're my man. But, man, I was dying.
Just a teaspoon to help everything.
How y'all doing,
I get tongue-tied with my words sometimes, man.
Hey, man, happens to the worst of us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, how's the wife and the kids?
They're doing well, man. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, babe, about a month into, how's your son senior year?
You took his phone yet?
He took a what?
I said, have you taken his phone yet?
No. He's hitting his stride.
Nice.
Okay, good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. He's not playing around his senior year, and I'm not playing around either. So.
You need my phone.
What schools are they looking at?
Well, more so what schools are looking at them. We just did a visit. I work for a university, a local university here. Mm-hmm. We just did a visit to that university. They can go there for free because I work there.
Oh, okay.
But my daughter's looking at University of Memphis is looking at her. University of Minnesota is looking at my son. Some other schools as well, but just like the top.
Yeah. What sports are they playing?
Well, my kids swim, man.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Were you a swimmer?
I know how to swim, but no, I'm not a swimmer.
Can your wife swim?
She knows how to swim, but no, we're not swimmers. We didn't do it competitively. They do it competitively.
Now, how did they fall into that?
Yeah.
Do them in the water.
My babies were preemies.
Good point.
They were preemies?
Yeah, so their primary care physician was like, well, to help their motor skills, put them in the pool.
Wait, you used the word, you said their primary what?
Care physician.
Oh, okay, care, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so he was like, put him in the pool or whatever. So ever since they were like 9 months, man, they've been learning how to swim. So we talked, they learned how to swim at like 9-10 months.
So, and you said
you know what I'm saying, to help their motor skills.
And when did you know that they had an opportunity to become competitive?
When they were at like the little local boys and girls club, and they just continue to get better, and to accept the coaching that they were being taught by. So we just stuck with it, man. And my wife is she's a beautiful person. She went throughout the state, wherever competition was going on swim wise, just made sure they were part of it.
Now
it's been all over the state, man.
I remember the movie with Terrence Howard about swimming. Is it still inherently racist?
You know what? We haven't encountered any racism, but it's still a thing of where there's not a lot of blacks. Or I feel like there's not a lot of black children that swim competitively.
Right.
So, but believe it or not, there are black swim teams. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, we've never encountered any racism like that was dramatized in the movie. Nah.
Okay. Okay. Now, now are your kids aware of what was the African American young lady that she won a gold medal in swimming?
Yeah, they're aware. Yeah, they're aware of her. Mm-hmm. But they do their own thing. I mean, they're good.
So what do they freestyle, butterfly, backstroke?
All the above.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the above.
So you guys use a lot of
that they specialize in.
You guys use a lot of lotion in your house.
Hilarious.
That was cheesy.
Nah,
that was cheesy, man.
But they do. They got to lotion up.
Got to drain the pool. So much cocoa butter in
how
here.
How does your daughter deal with what's the hair situation? Is her hair short?
That's a great question, man. She deals with it. It's a struggle. It's a struggle because even with the cap, the little swim cap on, it's still she still got to deal with that that head, man. So
water finds its own level.
Yeah.
She just when she's in season, she just braids her hair so that way she don't have to worry about all the little kinkiness and all that. But yeah, it's a struggle. Her and my wife have to deal with.
So your daughter, she braids her hair. She wears it in braids when she swims.
That's what he said.
She braids her hair.
Yeah. She get it. My wife gets her hair professionally braided during swim season.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear him say that?
Apparently not. Now, do you find it offensive that a lot of white people touch your daughter's hair?
Nah, we don't play that.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I saw that the other day, and I was just like, a white woman just like went up to this black girl, and she just started playing in her braids.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "This is so gorgeous," and her mom just like, "Please don't do that." Mm-hmm. And then the white woman was like, "Well, she said, don't touch her hair like that." And then she went off on the daughter and like, "Don't let people just come up and touch your hair like that."
Yeah,
so that's why I asked.
We had that talking when they were. We had that talk when they were freshmen. So
yeah.
Nah, we don't. Yeah, we already dealt with that. Nah.
You so no rub your hair?
No, he just tried to do another joke.
Say something about nose hair. Say what?
No, he asked me if I let people touch my head.
Hilarious.
He's trying to be funny. How's St. Louis? How is the city?
It's cool, man. It's like every other urban city. Crime.
That sums it up pretty much.
I mean, that sums it up. I don't know what you was looking for.
Right. Now, what would be some of the things, knowing your son is about to leave your home and go to college, what would be the top 3 things you would emphasize to him as a father?
That's a great question, man. First thing is to handle your business. Get your studies in and just take care of your business. I have a saying, take care of your business before it takes care of you. So just take care of your business, handle your business. Second thing would be, don't get any chick pregnant. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. And the third thing would be to just be yourself. Just remain who you are. Everything that we taught you to be, just be yourself.
Now,
those are the 3 top things that I emphasize.
Well, you got to teach them about, the sex part, man. That's important, man.
He just said don't get a girl
No,
pregnant.
but I mean, you got to teach them the difference between, if he's having consensual sex or if it's just like sexual assault. I mean, they don't know. They don't understand that.
Well,
they don't know that.
Hopefully, he's taught his son has enough character not to go down that road. I mean, it's certain things that if I got to teach you as a son not to forcefully sexually assault someone, then I didn't do a good job as a father.
Right. Exactly. The example is sometimes like the example I gave to Jordan when he went to Arizona. It sounded goofy, but then he finally got it. I said, now, you know, if you between her legs and you stroke it, and at some point she says, I don't want to continue to do this, and she starts saying no, but you trying to get your nut off, and she's saying no, and she said it 3 or 4 times, now you raping her. Some kids don't know how to do that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I look at that, Jeff, is that what example did I set in the household?
Right.
You know, what example am I setting? You know what I'm saying?
But it's,
you know,
you can raise the
reflection.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
He's going to be a reflection of me.
I understand that.
What I've done. So that's how I look at it.
Well, since you understand it, leave it alone.
No, some kids don't. That's why they get caught up in that situation.
Then those kids been on their own. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Because if you built that way,
we have to believe that Mr. C has already done that. That's where we stand.
I believe it.
That you could educate your son and give him enough character that he respects the girl and he knows, and hopefully, if your son got the right joint, she ain't saying stop.
Yeah.
If you putting it on her, she's saying she opening up wider.
Well, that's a great question. I appreciate the question, Jeff, because you know, my son does have a little lady friend that's already in college. You know, and so I'm constantly and consistently talking to him about that whole the whole sexual activity thing on a regular basis. So we always having that discussion weekly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, my whole thing is both have futures to be caretakers of. So you have to be really mindful of what you're getting yourself into when you go down that road. So we have that conversation on a regular basis.
That's a good thing.
And I could see Jeff's point that it's probably a conversation that should be on both sides.
No, for sure.
The young girl and the male, and it seems like a seminar.
No, the video to Jazzy's point is, you in college, you at these wild parties, it's going down. You go in a room with the girl. Her alcohol level might not be as high or as low as yours.
Right.
Exactly.
She's coming to the reality that I don't want to do this.
Right.
You come to the reality that she don't want to do this and get your ass up.
Right.
But some of them don't, because some of them
of course some of them don't, because that's why we have rape cases, because some of them don't.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're not going to stop those guys.
Right.
You can hopefully make headway with the ones that you can by giving them that scenario, and then hopefully they will follow suit.
Right.
But again, it's just like you tell people, don't drink and drive.
And they do it all the time.
I mean, it's. But hey, C, you have plans for? Are you guys having a big Thanksgiving? I mean, do you do trick or treating Halloween?
No.
So you don't give out candy?
No.
In 2018, really?
Should I?
No, hilarious.
Do you?
You give out some milk of magnesia if you like.
No, I mean,
what word was I trying to say?
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, listen, C, thanks for the call, man. We miss you. Glad you called back.
Hey, man, again, man. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. Serious question. Have you all ever thought about monetizing this platform you all have, man? Because I would donate money on a regular basis.
Well, let me give you my number then, nigga.
No, we eventually hope to take this to a better station. And,
That's so rude.
We're hoping just that we're just getting our chops together so we can move to,
man, more better makes it more better.
Yeah, so we hope to have y'all move with us, and we go to a big network. You guys will follow us, and then
loyalty.
We'll leave this mom and pop little station and get on.
So Florida, y'all got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, we
And it ain't catfish either.
Yeah, we don't expect to be here that long. We're gonna let Al Toomer and them take over, and the two girls that come on before us who just never leave this place. They are always here.
Louis, what's wrong with you today?
They just
You starting?
yeah. So, but we're taking Sheena with us.
Oh wow!
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we're taking Sheena with us. We taking.
I'm gonna get my coffee.
Getting that pre-cooked meal.
Man, I'll holler at y'all.
All right, man. Later.
Mr. C, outside of St. Louis's zone.
Okay.
Mr.
All
C.
right. Mr. C is funny.
No, but I do want to go back to Jazzy's point. Like, young men do have to realize, especially if you go into these universities of European influence, that when you in these parties and you looking around and you see you got the hey Tom going in the room with that girl and all that, they trying to set you up.
Right.
Got to know that.
But they, a lot of them don't.
Got to know that.
Yeah. A lot of them get to that point where it's just like, okay, she's
I don't give a fuck
saying
if you are the star athlete, the big man on campus and all that, man. You got to know they setting you up, man.
But that's part of the reason of making sure your son or daughter has two good friends that watch your back.
It's
Got
not-
to establish a friendship.
it's not
You got to
even-
have a board.
When somebody's trying to set you up, Lou, they getting all your support team away from you.
That's why you got to trust your support team. Your support team see you going down there. Yo, where you going?
I'm just saying, just on your own, just like a fish swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, but how many?
Right, but like Jeff said, sometimes you got to be reminded. Especially if I know you and we hanging out, and I know how many drinks you had.
This day we not hanging out, Lou. But I'm saying, just own your own spider senses in these moments.
Right. And those spider senses are trained by having a strong male in your life to educate you.
But like
along
you
those
say,
lines.
take it to that point where you with your homie. How many times you been in that situation where your nigga has said, "No, I'm good, nigga, I'm good. I'm good, yo." Like, no,
call her.
I'm good.
It's Chris from Connecticut.
What's up?
What's up, Quiet Storm?
Oh wow, really?
Say what's up. The TDP with that blue on, man. Yeah. The three y'all look like a West Side Connection.
There you go.
Bow down.
Hilarious.
How's your mother-in-law doing?
Swinging and missing there by Sosha. Blowing
Hey,
outside.
how's the family, man?
How you doing? Great. How's yours, Luke?
Wow.
There you go, Chris. Right back at you.
Chris coming hard.
How's your mother-in-law doing?
Well, she's doing great. She's supposed to be coming down here next week.
Okay. Now, Chris is someone I'm glad he called because Chris can help
Miss
us.
this guy.
He can help us
In what
with this whole
capacity?
hurricane situation and how to protect yourself.
How he gonna help?
Yeah.
Because he's a fireman.
He ain't in the sky.
Yeah.
Right, but
He in a bunker himself.
He's EMT. He can tell us what, because they were saying they had to rescue a couple people. Are you paying attention to that?
Yeah, but the hurricane is going towards North Carolina now. It's going towards North Carolina, and I think it's supposed to be another one after that. But it's not much you could do except get some
In South
batteries
Carolina.
and
It's only so much. When people board up their homes and all that, does that help?
I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah, the water say, "Hey, I can't go down that street."
Yeah. He got boards up.
It's water,
what's,
man.
Okay, but all right, what's more powerful in the hurricanes? What is more powerful? The wind, the water. What is the most dangerous part of that?
All of that. It's the combination, all of that.
I know it sounds like a dumb question, but I just wanna
No.
know.
There's no such thing as a dumb question. You have to, in your own mind, eternalize that the water and the rain together
And the wind combined.
is a couple. It's a force.
As Trump said, it's going to be really, really wet. It's going to be a
Tremendously
lot of
big and
water.
Yeah, he
tremendously
did sound
wet.
like a fifth grader when he was
Yeah.
saying that.
That's it's going to be a gay hurricane.
So now, Chris, I was watching the news and they were talking about the wild stallions, the horses. They say that they instinctively go to higher ground. Why does higher ground is better for it?
No, the water can't get that high.
Okay, y'all clowning me. All right.
Now you clowning yourself.
Sea level.
Okay.
Out of the city.
Yeah.
But the wind can get that strong, right?
Yes, it could, but in all seriousness and stuff, as long as you got a generator and batteries and stuff, I mean, there's nothing you could really do. If you got house insurance, I mean, just leave.
Now, what part of Florida you in again? Where you at?
I'm in Tampa right now.
In Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all deal with the hurricane season down there too, right?
Say it again?
You deal with the hurricane season and all that too, right?
We do, but we always get like the low end of it. Most times we get it coming from the south, which is where I usually stay at, which is like the Miami area. So it's because that you getting most of the high winds and high tide coming in from the Caribbean. But in Tampa, 9 times out of 10 they missed the hurricane. But ironically, they hit like Savannah or North Carolina. So Tampa's always been lucky.
So now, do you have hurricane insurance for your home?
Yes, I do with that and generators and stuff. But the couple of years I've been out here, fortunately, I haven't gotten caught in anything. So
Now, is there a line? Where's your line at for your hurricane insurance? Is it like your baseboard, or you have a higher line?
Then you pocket checking.
No, I mean because it's an important question, because somebody will explain it to me. A lot of people don't know that, because insurance, if you have hurricane coverage just at the baseboard, that's all they cover. And if the water comes up,
that's a good question.
and if the water comes up to the chest, then you ain't getting shit back. They only covering what you paying for.
Right.
So that's why I asked. So I mean,
even material stuff too, they have like a line, because at the end of the day, insurance is just for people who don't have money. Even if you're working, you got a career, insurance is for money you don't have, and it's always that fine line and that loophole. So they can say they're gonna cover everything that's water damage, but if it's something that's a certain electronic or whatever type of floors you got, or a type of roof or foundation,
right?
These people will use our games that we use in the streets on us. So it's tricky, and even if you read the fine print, you get somebody to read it and whatnot. Them people, they gonna say everything not to pay you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, what emergency things should all people have in their home, just
water,
in case?
Water, man. People underestimate the power of water. Those damage in your house, you always want to have bottled water and oodles and noodles.
Okay. Now,
you already got that though.
Water because of what?
You need to drink it.
Stay hydrated, man.
You can't drink the seawater, Lou.
You got to stay hydrated, your body.
So you can, if you're stranded and you have water, you can live.
You can live. Water and noodles ain't good for you. It's high in sodium, but
right.
it's easy to make on the go and whatnot. And people, especially today, people don't realize how easy it is to be stranded, especially during a hurricane. Like, you lose power, some people lose their minds. What you gonna cook? What you gonna watch? Everything we have is hooked up to power. And a lot of people aren't prepared for that. Even something as simple as having batteries.
That's a good point. A lot of people don't have survival skills.
They do not. They don't at all. Because we are...
like, nigga, the cable out, what am I going to do?
The demand is a dying breed right now.
Now,
that part.
And then you got a culture of... there's nothing wrong with women being independent and working, but it's this... From what I've noticed, is a thing of where women is a point to prove to where I can do it by myself, So what you have now is a bunch of women who are doing things by themselves, and a bunch of men that have no use. And at the end of the day, nobody's helping nobody.
So what was some of the first things that you learned to fix?
Learn to fix?
Yeah.
Cereal.
I learned to actually read the manual and stuff, because as men we got pride with building stuff, and so for me, like, the most important thing was changing a tire, because like I said before, I never grew up with a father or nothing like that, so like I just pretty much learned basic stuff by myself, changing a tire, and even something as simple as 2 years ago, this was my first time painting a house, the inside and outside. That was my first. It's easy, but no one ever taught me how to do that. So it's
now, did your son help you?
Yes, he did. My son and my daughter and my wife. And what's funny is my wife grew up with her father, and he passed down like a lot of handy stuff to her. I didn't grow up with my father, and even though I learned those things like by myself, it's like the last 30 years we kind of missed that. You don't have... A lot of us don't work with our hands anymore.
Right.
Good point, man.
So your wife let you trim? She let you trim the windows?
Like Trump said, it's going to get wet.
You do Halloween?
Yeah, you did it last year.
And I don't celebrate the the meaning behind it, but
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
for me growing up, like I remember my parents didn't let me trick or treat or nothing. I still understand why, but you still miss out as a child. Like for me, I want my kids to experience wearing costumes and having fun and not just so protective of them. You know, we can't keep everything from them.
Y'all went as Black Panther last year, didn't y'all?
Yes, I was. And my wife was Storm.
There you go.
And who are you going as this year? You going as Storm, she going as Black Panther?
Living from down.
Dang.
What are you going as?
I'm not sure yet. It gotta be somebody black though. I always try to make sure I'm somebody black. So I might be Turbo from Breaking.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Good luck finding that belt.
I got my broom already.
Okay.
Now, when do the kids start thinking about what they want to be?
Already. My daughter's birthday is on Halloween, so she already.
Damn.
She already that's like the theme for the year, and again, I grew up not celebrating. My folks was heavy on that, but we can't keep things like everything from our kids, especially in a world where it's everybody attacking them. So we gotta do something for them, you know.
What is your mother-in-law gonna go as?
I don't know, man. I don't know. She on the same wave as me in terms of picking a black character. So I don't know yet. But I know Lou gonna be a gay superhero though.
Wow, gay superhero.
Yeah, you keep laughing at that.
That's the good. Got a big old dick.
Chris with the return.
All right.
Bang.
Right.
Bam.
Okay, yeah, he got me back. Okay, fair enough.
Down the middle.
Hey, listen, Chris, it's always nice talking to you.
Not really.
Have a good Halloween.
Not really. I missed you.
Excuse me, he has a parting shot.
Oh, go ahead. You've been waiting.
All right, just before I leave, though, I just want to say I appreciate the show. My wishes are to poetess and give her some of my strength and emotions to get through this tough time that she's going through. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I really do appreciate this show.
All right, man.
All right, man. We appreciate that sentiment, and we concur with that with Poetess, man. Hey, much love and respect to you, man, and your family.
Be safe, man.
Good luck being a superhero, Lou. My cake's too tight.
He had to get me, didn't he?
Better you than me.
Chris from Connecticut, now residing in Florida. And Apollo
It's been a
legend
minute,
football.
though.
Yeah,
It's been a minute before he called it.
Chris is all right. Chris is all right.
Mhm.
Chris C. McGee and
What's
and
sweet?
homie from Seattle. He was.
Hold
he
up,
was-
man.
he was-
L Train.
L Train was.
We got
pretty
17 minutes. Sweet, where you at?
cool. No, man, don't call him up. Let him.
Sweet.
Hey, he's still crying over his girl.
Man, Sweet better. That's
Ooh,
my
that was
dude,
touching.
Yeah, he was.
That's
emotional.
my nigga.
That
He
was
over
touching.
there, yo.
No, he ain't over
That's
that.
my nigga
No,
Sweet.
he ain't
I
over
know
that.
you over that, homie.
He was
Call me.
He was fragile last week.
Yeah, but he good now.
He took an 8
fragile.
count. He took an 8 count.
He
He's
good
fragile.
now.
He was
took an 8 count.
He was leaking last
Nah, he
week.
good now.
Soaking
though.
wet.
Yeah, he was in pain. He couldn't get over that.
But he
homie.
all right now, though.
No,
He's
he
back
ain't.
in the saddle.
Yeah, he nah.
I
He
bet
ready
you-
for the game tomorrow.
Bet you he called her.
Come on, man.
He ready for the game tomorrow. He gonna stand tall.
That's right.
He gonna represent tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that, man.
Man,
He parked his truck, went in the back, and started crying.
nah, my nigga, he ain't down that long, yo. He right back up. Man.
Yo, Lou. Can't believe that, Lou.
He like Rodney. Cut me.
Yeah, right. He couldn't handle no more.
Get out of the corner, Rockies. Tear your eye out, kid.
Cut me.
Adrian! Yeah, he was beat down. He was feeling that pain, boy.
Oh.
And he kept talking about how he knew what kind of stuff
But he
she
like
was
what you
putting
call
on
it
him.
too. He like he like Marciano. He like you didn't knock me out though. You beat the shit out of me, but you ain't knocked me out though.
Still undefeated.
Yeah.
He was like Eddie Kane in 5 Heartbeats.
I got nothing but
Yo, duck. Michael Wright was on the show last night.
Uh-oh.
I bet this my nigga.
Uh-oh.
I bet this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sweet.
boys and girls.
Hello?
There is no nose
There you go.
but the nose of Alu,
My nigga.
the beneficent. I greet you in the Arabic language.
Assalamu nosum, nigga.
Trying to bounce
Knows
back.
him to the salam.
I'm Rafa.
Hey, man, that word beneficent shit is dope, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice Scrabble word.
I mean, when I first heard that word from Farrakhan, I was like, man, I'm about to use that motherfucker. Hey, girl, you got there looking very beneficent right now, baby. What's your name?
What time is the game tomorrow?
What time is it, motherfucker? At 3 o'clock, man, p.m., man.
3 o'clock p.m. game. What time you and the family getting there? you gonna buy him a hot dog this week?
Relish, right? Relish.
I got you, my man. I got you.
Side.
Listen, man, I gotta get my loaf and my chucks tomorrow before I go over there.
You gonna wear the same jersey as he? Y'all both gonna have your son's jersey on?
Look. You a wild boy,
hey, Dad 1, Dad 2.
We get all the fathers on the field.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You stand behind me.
We like the first. Yeah. I want Daddy 2 to talk.
Okay,
and your daughter gonna be talking about, it's all right, Daddy, I love you.
You want to bring my baby girl in?
Oh yeah. It was gonna really mess you up is when he run to him and say, thanks for coming, Dad. And then your girl's gonna say, go say hi to your real father, your biological dad.
Nigga, you about to make me call on the powers of grace, go, this motherfucker.
He's gonna say, look what my dad got me. He's gonna show you. Y'all, hey, who's taking him out for trick or treat?
Oh, really, nigga? You want to bring the motherfucker out? You want to go into the future with this shit?
Oh yeah.
You got something for Thanksgiving, nigga? He gonna cut the turkey too, right?
Oh yeah, yes. He's sitting at the head of the table. You gotta sit at the kids' table.
What about Christmas, Lil? He gonna wake up and
he's saying ho ho ho. He's saying ho ho ho. Open that up. Can I open yours first? No, open your real father's first. See what he got you. No, man, how you doing? You all right?
Apparently not. Apparently, I should kill my motherfucker.
Trucker goes over the bridge.
I got your back, my nigga. I got your back,
man. You lucky you 2,123 miles away from me, nigga.
As he weighs it.
Hey, I'm going to be at the game Saturday.
You see all these jokes y'all niggas got, man. If I was in that room with y'all, nigga, I would laugh and have a good time. And then when it calms down and shit, nigga, I'd go to the bathroom for about 10 minutes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need some Bobby Brown's fried chicken right now.
For real, nigga. I go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Shed a man tear and pray to God that I don't come back out here and kill these motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
Hysterical.
We glad you're doing all right, man.
Yo, man, Lou, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And, you know, like, the thing about Christmas is, like, you know, me and my baby mother, we used to have a routine, and it's all dead now, but, you know, we used to motherfucking get the gifts ready and shit, you know what I'm saying, with the wine and the music and all that shit while the kids sleep. Then once we get the tree all motherfucking full with the gifts and shit, we take it to the room. Oh, nigga, shut up, nigga. We take it to the room, nigga, and get the motherfucking class.
Can I get Reminisced by Mary J. Blige?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Do you
Hey,
remember?
look, man, I'll be honest with you, man. I fucked a few women in my day, man. But it's different. It's different when you fucking your woman and, you know, your kids is in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you fuck your woman and shit, and then she motherfucking go in the kitchen and start fixing eggs and grits and shit, your kids and shit is all motherfucking trying to get something to eat. That's a different feeling than just fucking a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we'll ask him how it feels now.
You know what? Nigga, out, nigga.
Oh, I want to make you cry. I want to hear you cry.
I'm trying to share and express my pain and my love and my joy and my everything with you, nigga.
Yeah,
man.
Go.
Yeah, please, go ahead. Yes,
Go.
Continue.
We got you.
No, man, it's over with now, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
That was the
it's
past.
just beginning for them.
Yeah.
Another nigga goddamn sucking on that birthmark on her booty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he putting dimples on it.
Yeah, man.
But you'll be all right,
Yeah.
man. You'll be all right. You won't find anybody else. You'll be lonely for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Oh, really, Lou?
No, I'm just kidding, man. So listen,
Look, I'm never gonna be lonely, Lou. Man, I got you in my life. Man.
now let me ask you a serious question. Now, once you got over the initial thing, how many days did it take you just to realize, okay, I need
Decompress.
Yeah.
What, that motherfucking another nigga fucking her?
Yeah. Or are you still thinking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still thinking about it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, nigga, hey, I'm like this, man. I'm a motherfucking Aries, nigga, so what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, yo, nigga, I put a lot of work into that pussy, man. I broke that pussy in, had that pussy perfect for a nigga, you know what I mean?
And now he killing it.
Nah, he on, nah.
He killing it. It's soft and wet for him.
Oh, wow, Lewis. That is nasty.
Yeah.
So, okay, now, have you spoken to the kids? Did he fall off his truck? He crashed? Did he hang up? He crashed? Couldn't take it no more?
What are you talking about, nigga? Did I speak to the kids about what?
No,
nigga?
have you just spoken to him? I mean, have you spoken to him? Called him and say hi? Is his daddy?
Oh, nigga, man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I took my kids to the movie theaters and shit.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I'm
Good.
saying?
What'd y'all see?
Man, I went to go see the fucking Nun and shit, man. These fucking
Father
white
figures.
people. That's why I hate going to white people movie theaters, man. The motherfuckers wouldn't let me take my son and his friend wanted to see the Nun. I want to see Mission Impossible, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And motherfucking the white people wouldn't let me motherfucking drop the boys off and shit. I'm like, nigga, what's the difference between they not 17, but you telling me if I go in the movie theater to watch it with them, you know what I'm saying? I got to be in there, but if I'm not in there, nigga, they still watching the movie. So I'm like, what's the difference, nigga? I'm not trying to see this fucking movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they like, you got to be in there. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to be in there for, nigga? What they gonna do, nigga? Die and shit from the movie? What do you want me to be in there for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point. So you had to watch The Nun, huh?
Yeah, man, I had to watch this fucking stupid-ass fucking movie, man, about some white bitch and shit who won't die and shit. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
It's white who wouldn't die.
Yeah, man. You know, white people, man, they always making some goofy-ass fucking movie and shit. Man.
Well, maybe you can catch him. Go take him to see Claudine.
Really?
Lou, come on, man. You serious?
I'm just kidding, man. No, listen.
Yo,
Go ahead.
Yo, listen, Lou, man. At the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? I got plans this weekend, you know what I'm saying, man?
What you doing?
Now, oh, man, well, you know, I'm doing a lot of things on that shit ain't, you know, that's here or there, you know what I mean? The thing is, you know what I mean, when it comes to this young lady, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She got a nice little ass on, you know what I'm saying? She got a little, you know, I say, you know what I'm saying, some C cups, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I like, you know, C's ain't that bad, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She got motherfucking, you know, she got some little thick little lips on her and shit, you know what I'm saying? She brown skin, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, I gotta wait till like after 11:30 and shit, cause we got 2-year-old, you know what I mean? So that shit lame as fuck, you know what I mean?
Is she going to the game with you?
No, man, I ain't bringing no bitch to the game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking.
That shit lame as hell. I ain't letting no bitch into my motherfucking my life with my kids and shit. You know what I mean?
Good for you. Good for you.
We just checking, making sure you're on the right path.
That's why my baby mama's so fucking lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you supposed to be a black woman, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get you some dick and shit and be a mother, bitch. What the fuck you over here trying to motherfucking suck a nigga into being a daddy and shit? That's some lame ass shit. You know what I mean? But I told my baby mother and shit, I said, you lucky as fuck, because it's fucked up, because you're a woman, you got the kids, and you got ass and titties, and you cute. So any nigga gonna want to fuck you and shit. They don't give a fuck about these little bastards and shit in the house, you know what I mean?
Right.
But me, I'm a man, I ain't got the kids, but I got to fucking go through all these bitches and try to find one who ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That part.
And I ain't trying to I got kids already, so I ain't trying to fucking sit around and watch TV with a bitch and her motherfucking son and shit want me to fix him a bowl of cereal.
Your struggle breaks my heart.
You know what I mean?
So we have 5 minutes left in this session,
Yeah.
and so
So I want you to go to the game on Saturday. I want you to show up at 2:45.
Yeah, get there early
with a jersey on, and on the back of the jersey, I want you to say "so," and I want you to stand in front of them.
No, nigga, I'm not doing all that shit.
Well,
I'm just going to motherfucking get my lokes and my chucks on. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga motherfucking talking slick out his mouth, my nigga, yo, man, y'all niggas gonna have to hold me down, man. Send some bail money to WonkaJoe.com. You know what I mean?
don't do that. No, the kids. You want to? It's all about the kids. Going to support them. Here's the one thing you realize. You've been with her. You know how she really is. So you know what he's got coming when the honeymoon's over.
Hell yeah.
So,
bro. Oh, please, nigga.
Yeah.
When that motherfucker, that bitch gonna suck your dick every day right now, nigga. But once you get your ass settled in, nigga, shit.
It's
right.
They come that bullshit.
So relish in that BS is coming, and he's gonna have to deal with it. And because you already won, because the kids because he'll bounce out, and the kids will still be yours. Just make sure you're positive with the kids, and you love him. Tell your son how good he did.
Lou, bro, I already know, bro. I already know. I'm always motherfucking on top of a fucking female. No disrespect, no sexism. It just is what the fuck it is. God damn it, I got a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him, honey.
Oxytocin don't pump through my veins. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Listen, I'm glad. You sound.
I ain't done talking, nigga. Let me motherfucking be on some man shit right quick. God damn it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like I say, nigga, oxytocin don't flow through me, dog. So I can fuck a bitch today and fuck her sister tomorrow, and I forget both of their goddamn names. You know what I mean?
That's right.
All right.
And I'm like, I get my own fucking money, okay? And my credit score is just crossing to the 700s. God damn it.
on now.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a young, fly, sexy ass nigga, and I can go into any fucking room and be the shit in that motherfucker.
And I will survive.
Right, nigga. And I got a fucking dick, and my dick goes to the left, goddammit. When I'm in the pussy, I'm gonna hit a fucking G-spot in that motherfucker. You heard me?
Go on now.
And my balls is big, nigga.
Whoa. Hey, a little too much information there on the Man Show.
You know what I mean?
A little too much information.
At the end of the motherfucking day, my baby mother is a woman on her last leg. You know what I mean? So she got to do what she got to do.
Listen, we appreciate you, but don't you ever, I know, but don't you ever tell us how big your balls are again. Don't ever say that again on this show.
Yo, Lou, at the end of the day, man, it's just at the end of the day, man, I don't like nobody fucking my hoes, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well,
Exclamation there says it all.
Right. So.
Yeah, John Lemon, man, that's a nice shirt, baby. You know what I'm saying? Where you get that motherfucker from?
Oh, this is from Shabba-Doo, yo. This is his collection.
Shabba-Doo.
Oh, no wonder that shit looked all fucking fruity, looty and shit.
All right. Listen, you have a good weekend, man. Be strong. Stay strong. And
represent at the game tomorrow, man.
Yo, TDP, man, I'll let you, man.
Yes, sir.
Piece of your pops one more time for the shine. You feel me?
Yes, she feels you.
Right on, man. I'm out, man.
All right. Keep your balls off the field.
This man said he's got big balls. You don't say
big
that
balls
in a group of men. Listen, he's coming back. He sounds stronger.
Told you.
He still sounds a little fragile.
Nah, my nigga, he gonna be ready for the game tomorrow, yo.
It's a little residue there.
Yeah, a little residue. I think now if they're holding hands and hugging and kissing tomorrow, it might be a little setback for him.
Nah, he be all right.
No, he's a little fragile. He's gonna be leaking tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if the kid don't run up to him first, hopefully the kid.
He said he gonna have his chucks and his lokes on.
Yeah,
It's
so
a whole nother mindset.
Exactly. So he gonna be ready. He gonna be straight.
So hello to the people in the chat room. How are they doing? Yeah. Well, tell them to whatever they're doing. Tell them keep chatting. Whatever happened to that girl that used to listen to the show? Forgot her name.
Seymour.
No. Yeah, where has Seymour been?
Oh, T. Cherie. That's the one you.
T. Cherie is what I'm talking about. But Seymour has been. I haven't seen her on Facebook.
Oh.
So
trolling her?
No, I just haven't seen it. Usually she's traveling. It says Seymour is traveling from somewhere, but so maybe she found somebody.
Good
for her.
Yep.
Good for her. Maybe her and what's his name? They just called to get together.
Sweet.
Yes. Maybe she can help him.
No, he's too fly for her.
Too fly for her?
Yeah.
All right.
You think?
Seymour said she's here. She's in the chat room.
Oh,
What's
tell
up,
Seymour and say hi.
What's up?
Tell her to pray for Sweet Willie.
Sweet Willie. Why?
Everyone in the chat room. Are
Sweet
they
Willie
laughing
Walker,
at Sweet Willie in the chat room?
No, I don't think so. But they told, I think last week when we were on, they told Willie to just what did he say? Chalk her up to the game, or what's the saying?
I don't know. I've never been.
They
chalked
lost
up
it to the game or whatever.
Okay.
Saying goes.
Chalk it up to the game.
Well, heading to practice.
I
got practice with the kids, and I'm doing the play reading. The Message. We're doing it at the Barbara Morrison Theater tomorrow at 4:00. And
Are you reading that?
Yeah, I play the voice of God, and we have. It's a musical. It's a musical, and the singers are incredible. The guy from the House of Pain.
Will you be dancing?
What's his name?
Levan.
Yeah, he's in it. He can really sing.
Yeah, he's always been talented.
Yeah. So and it's a lot of good singers in it, and so it's going to be just
now,
a
when
reading.
is it coming out?
I don't know. This is just a stage reading, and then I guess they're going to try to put it up. But I'm sure the producers, he's going to end up whoever he can get. If he can get Sinbad to play the God, he would. So, he keeps telling me, he's like, "You're my man. I like it. You do that." I'm like, anytime somebody keeps buttering you up, But it's Hollywood.
Who's directing it?
Byron. I don't know Byron's last name.
Okay.
Named Byron Davis.
He's not a David Talbot, is he?
Do you have a selective God voice that you're using?
No, they cast the guy. He wanted a comedian because he wanted God to be funny and
They casted you.
Right. And I've been listening to TD Jakes. It's hard. It's tough because you don't see him. You just hear his voice.
Give us a sample.
No, it's one of the monologues.
Did you clear your voice to say no?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell
buying you some time.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Something similar like that happened last night at the Rail Show.
Okay.
The guy Tico Wells, who was in the Five Heartbeats, played choir boy. I guess he came to support. Earthquake was on the show too, but he came. Michael Wright was on the show.
Right.
So Tico's sitting in the audience. So at one point we play the Latino song Suavemente, right?
Suavemente, yeah.
All right, and so
Elvis Kesper.
Right. So they're. We have a bunch of Latino girls halfway out there. So the girl, they get up and start jamming. And all of a sudden, Tico Wells pulls out some caracas and starts doing that. So everybody's like, okay, so we jamming. And he gives it to the girl, and she used them. And she was sexy in the way she was doing it. So then this one black girl said, I just want to know, where did he get those from? And he had pulled them out of his pocket.
Right.
And people were like,
the song is hot.
But the people were like, who walks around with carachas in their pocket?
Tico Wells.
Yeah.
And I was like,
going to a show.
Yeah. I'm going to be ready.
I'm be ready.
In case they play it.
Man,
I'm on point.
I'm like,
he knows his demographic.
Some brother said, hey, does he have a bass in his back pocket?
He's looking for his moment. He's an actor.
I was
done.
I was done.
So back to, can we hear God's voice?
Oh,
there you go.
You're done. We're
Let's
off
see more.
the air.
Shut up, boy.
Call it.
More.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Is this Seymour?
Yes, it is.
What's
Hey.
I just had to call in real fast to correct TDP.
What?
Hi, TDP.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet Willie is not too fly for me. He's too wild.
Oh.
He's too
I
wild.
wanted to correct that. Okay, sir?
Too
You
wild.
want to correct that.
All right.
Excuse me. I
Praise
didn't have
God.
the full evaluation.
How you been, Seymour?
He's not fly. He's wild. I'm great. I've just been working. I'm going to go hit the pool and work on my little pitiful freestyle.
So are you still with the North Carolina Panthers?
Texans, boy.
Texans.
Houston Texans.
Peter has the mind of a pachyderm. He remembers everything.
Peckerderm.
I'm a Republican, not a Democrat.
All right now.
So did you guys have a home game yet?
Yes, we had. Lord, I forgot. I forgot it was the first home game. I think we won, but we lost to the Patriots the other game, the other week.
Okay.
Oh,
y'all didn't play Thursday night. Bengals played Thursday.
Yeah, Bengals.
So how's the
we played
family?
the Giants.
Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody's doing great. I can't really complain. My mom is still working out and just taking care of things.
Okay.
We played the Cowboys on the 30th of August.
Okay. You still got your hair still short?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay.
The nose still big.
Oh.
Touche. Bam.
We were friends, Mike.
Bam. You should have hung up on that one. Mic drop on that one.
She's observant.
My God, I thought we were friends. Your nose still big.
Seymour, my question. I got a question for you, Seymour. What's your energy behind the young man that was killed in his own apartment? What's the energy down there and your feelings of that?
Try to criminalize the victim, especially when they're black. That man was in his home, minding his own business, and they claimed that she had some complaints. I guess the walking, but she's directly below him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's a bunch of crap. And then they're going to release the story about the weed being found in this place the day of the funeral. I thought that was just horrible.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to figure out, why do they have a search warrant for his place? Why y'all didn't search her place? He's the one that killed the dude. He's dead. But people say it's because his apartment was a crime scene.
Wow.
So, and how do we know that she didn't drop the weed in his apartment? She in there and acting like she thought it was her place. How we know it wasn't her weed?
Yeah, that's a point there.
Good
woman's perspective.
Yep.
Well, we thank you for that. We thank you for calling in and always supporting the show.
Seymour.
And
absolutely.
And
I love you guys.
just hope
It's great to see everybody there.
Just hope that whoever you marry don't have a big nose and y'all kid have a big nose.
Oh wow! You want him to struggle like you did?
Oh, that's where you hang up now.
All my life I had to breathe.
That's 2 for 2. All right, Seymour. Take care. We love you.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you more.
She came hard.
Seymour and Apollo
She's been
Legend.
waiting to get at you.
Came hard.
You set yourself up.
That I did. But, okay, it's a good day, good Friday. Everyone have a safe Friday. And you guys out there in the chat room, stay safe. And
Carolinas.
Yeah, please stay safe, guys, in the hurricane.
Stay buckled
down.
Week.
Keep your water.
No, we don't have a show next week. My dad's service is next week in Fresno, so no Man's World.
Cool.
And that's it.
See you the following week.
Shout out to Brooklyn Deli, our
Thank
sponsor.
you.
Brooklyn Deli.
All right. And Sheena, thank you for being Sheena. Later. I'm out.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park Community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.